Rising Vibes. So, we are in what most people would call a blizzard. But what makes it a blizzard? That is the question. So, I am here to answer. Okay, the perception. Oh, here we go again, Rising. You're really gonna hit me with perception? Yes. Right now, schools are not closed. But according to what people believe a blizzard is, that's what we are in right now. So, in where I'm from, in Colorado. So this blizzard, so to speak, what are the criteria for the blizzard? Well, it's when the snow sticks in some states. Here, the snow usually always sticks. It might melt away, once the sun peers back, but most of the time, the powdery snow you get skiing and snowboarding up in the mountains, you get powdery snow on top of it when it's falling into powdery, and then the height of the snow. As you can see, I'm walking through a park and you don't see any tracks. None. Okay. So now you're like, why are you walking in it? Well, driving in it might get stuck. But walking in it, it just will come up to my knees sooner or later. It's because this is what makes the difference in my days. And I have come to realize that. If I don't take the walk and get to know nature and all nature has to hold, I'm going to be inside thinking about all the concerns that come with the suggestion that this is a blizzard. My kids are in school right now because, like I said, it's the perception. And so they're not going to call them out of school until they get that okay. And it's supposed to quit snowing by now. And they're like, well, the sun will come out later. But they're starting to realize how much snow, because they got their plows out a little too late. And so everybody that's living in Colorado that watches Rising Vibes, be careful out there. You know how these people can be. And when I say these people, I also mean you. Each individual one of us gets to that point that we're just like, oh, and so we hit the gas. Like, just go. And we lose control. Not necessarily because of the car. When you lose control of your vibrations, that's when you lose control of everything going on. So you got to make sure that you are right when you're getting out there. And you got to be confident when you're getting out there. Because what's within is going to come out. So if you don't feel good about going, listen to your intuition. Take a walk. Keep your kids home from school if you really feel, like it's not right. Listen to your intuition. Me, I live so close to school, I could walk them there. So it's not scary for me when it comes to dropping my kids off at school, because I can get to them pretty fast. So I'm out here enjoying nature, because otherwise I would be out there trying to get through all this and trying to let the snow plows go by and trying to get all these snow plows out, because they realized, oh wow, it's coming in fast. And so if you live somewhere else and you've always wondered what it's like, each place that you live in has their own unique, what they like to call, disaster. Bad label name if you ask me. You got, like in the South, it gets so hot, so hot. You know what I mean? And I've heard, even though I have particularly never been there, but I've had family that's been in the military or that loves to travel. I have a friend that went over to Afghanistan, and she has family out there. And she was telling me, you know, struggles over there. Every place has them. But it's not as bad as you would want to think. Because think about it. You could be going through something else that you're not used to, and that fear of it is what creates the disaster. So, get up and do what makes you happy. If getting up and dancing around in your pajamas for an hour before you go to work, do it. Stop, make your day plan. Because I'm going to tell you right now, when I don't get up and do my nature walk and talk with nature, I start to feel lost too. And it starts to get to a point where, you know, I start to fall back into the matrix depression. It is so sad. Like, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go back to the matrix depression. Don't depend on the matrix to create your reality. If I get this job. No. I am statements are so strong. Because when you say that you are, your subconscious doesn't know any difference. So it's going to bring forth the manifestation of it is. You just got to keep your mind right. And that's what this does for me. Every morning taking this walk. Because I face struggles like everybody else. You know, I've got kids. You know, I've got the matrix bills. But I also got something even stronger. And that's the spiritual connection with my higher self that all of us are capable of having. If we can achieve the greatest to make it where we are vibrating on the frequency that we are our utmost greatest person, when we walk around, people will start to notice us. And that's what you see happen all the time. These people, they were going out, they started out in the matrix, just like us. And next thing you know it, they go to an audition because they thought to themselves, I can do it. And then they did it. You've got these other people that, you know, they just want to know what it feels like. They desire it so bad. And then when people ask them, why don't you go for it? Here comes your blockage. Whenever somebody asks you a question, like, why don't you? Whatever answer you're going to get is from yourself. Don't give them the answer they want to hear. Listen to yourself at that moment in time when you ask that question, what is it that you want to do? And to change this. So you listen to it. Well, I want to be the president of the United States of America. Okay, why can't you? Because there's 1 in a billion chance. Okay. So start saying, I am president. Start recording yourself with you as if it already happened. You are. Then next thing you know it, they're going to be like, how'd you become president? You're going to say, I was 1 in a billion. So you're going to use your excuse to be your answer. So, life is what you make it. And you've got to make it good. Oh, and just so you know, this is fake fur. I do not condone wearing real fur at all. That's just me, my perspective, my outlook. It's just been a journey. And you guys get out there and start sharing yours. You can do this. Until next time, rising vibes your way.